Hey everybody, make some noise for your host of the show, Socially Awkward and Uncomfortable. But seriously, here he is, St. Patrick.
Welcome. Are you comfortable? Is your brain relaxed? Are you secretly daydreaming of being a munch? Well, my friends, sit back and relax and know that this show might make you feel awkward and uncomfortable. Not uncomfortable like 50 heads recording themselves on a live feed while you're in the middle of your set. This is the craziness I call the Socially Awkward and Uncomfortable podcast. I am your host, Mr. St. Patrick, and we got Elijah, Wealth for Generations Lee in the house.
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Yourself?
Doing good.
Hopefully you guys don't hear me munching on this candy bar, but I'm hungry.
He's trying to be a munch. I'll tell you that right now. For today's show, we got some artists. My first guest is an independent songwriter born from Texas, but is now making a statement here in Arizona. He just released Smoke One. Please show love to Prodigy to the show.
What's good, y'all?
How you doing?
Doing well, man. Appreciate you having me on here.
Yeah, most definitely. My other guest is also an artist who plays guitar and keyboard. I couldn't find much other info, but to get to know these two cats here, do you have a stage name?
Higher.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but it's not really a stage name.
Oh, okay.
I used to make music
Yeah.
and make beats, but I also used to design like random graphic shit.
Oh, okay.
And I would use Higher because I thought the type just looked dope.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Fire.
Well,
Yeah,
please
just the
show love.
symmetry of it.
Yeah, please show love to Higher
Hello.
to the show.
What's up, everyone?
Yeah. So, on a scale from 1 to 10, how you guys both feeling today?
Shit, I'm on a 10, man. I'm feeling
Yeah?
great. For real.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
Good
And-
time.
Yeah, and you?
Yeah, likewise, man. I would say I'm on a 10 too, dude. I have no reason not to be anything but a 10.
Blessed, highly favored.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, I just linked up with you because I was listening to your music and stuff like that. And shout out to Vaughn because she actually put me on to you.
Fire.
Have you been on her show yet?
Oh yeah, a couple
Nice.
times. That's
All right.
fam. Shout
All right,
out to
cool.
Vaughn for real.
Yeah, shout out to Vaughn. I actually made a round of applause for her.
Oh yeah.
So, for those that don't know, who is Prodigy?
Shit, Prodigy is just an artist, you know what I'm saying, who's really trying to do what he can and trying to stay out of a box. You know what I'm saying? Show people that I really do this music shit. And I feel like a lot of people don't. They say they do it, but they don't really do it as hard as they need to.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to let y'all know that I really do this shit, and I can't wait for everybody to really get it. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. When did you actually start?
Man, it's been about 8 years altogether. So I started making music when I was like 13.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Around like that age. Feel
Yeah.
me? Like when I was in the studio around that time. When I was writing though,
Yeah.
I was writing poetry before I started making music, and I was
Right.
around 11 years old.
That's funny because that's actually how I started. I started doing poetry, and
Okay.
then in school I would do like battles kind of thing with other people, in school, and then that's when it transitioned to actually me becoming an actual rapper.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, and then I had my kid, and I was like, game over. I'm retired. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. When did you get into graphic designing and stuff like that?
High school for sure.
Okay.
High school.
How did you start?
Well, freshman year, my actual first semester, I had graphic design. I had this teacher. His name was Mr. Mannion, bro.
Yeah.
He was this like a middle-aged white dude, like hair like receding, mad crazy, but he doesn't want to like shave the sides type shit. But
Yeah.
he was
Looking
like,
like Friar Tuck.
straight up, bro.
Yeah.
He looked like a mad weirdo, low key, but he was cool.
That's cool.
He was cool for me because he would show me like his like shit that he's done. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I can learn from that. And then I did learn a thing or two. But yeah, that's one thing that I didn't take as far as I should have though, the graphic design, because I didn't have as much of an interest for it as I do now. I didn't have that same appreciation.
Okay. Prodigy, was that name given to you or you gave it to yourself?
It was given to me. Just because when it comes down to music, I've always just been the person who tried to do everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's more than just music as well. It's basically whatever I put myself into.
Right.
I try to go 110%.
Yeah.
And people just kind of just started calling me Prodigy when it got into the music side. I just kind of ran with it.
And Prodigy is a
That's where
dope
we're at.
name. I
Feel
mean,
me?
I would fuck with it.
Definitely. R.I.P. Prodigy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
For
Much,
sure.
much,
Always
yeah.
gonna show homage.
Yeah.
My beep.
Wait, actually, is that where it's coming from?
that's not where it's coming from. But every time that I say my name is Prodigy, people are like, well, there's already a Prodigy. So I got to let people know, like, always, what I'm saying? RIP Prodigy, paying homage.
Yeah.
Always.
For real, I ain't gonna lie. That's exactly what I thought of. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Yeah,
That's exactly
that's
what I
how it
thought
is.
of when
You
you
know what I'm
said it.
saying?
Yeah.
It's life. But y'all know what it is. You feel me?
But it's not a bad artist to go,
Of course
behind
not.
either.
Of course
so, I mean,
not.
that's definitely a homage right there.
Mm-hmm.
What makes you different from other artists?
Man, bro, I try to just make sure that I don't stay in a box, and I make sure that I'm try to stay different and try to stay as active as I can. Meaning
Right.
that I'm dropping as much as I can, like every month or every couple weeks, something like that. Trying to stay as active with the music videos and just trying to stay hustling.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what kind of makes me different than a lot of artists.
Okay. And for you, are you creating imagery for for artists? Like, have you collaborated with rap artists?
I have actually with friends.
Okay.
Friends I used to like freestyle and make music with. We would have like a collab name.
Okay.
Like whatever their stage name was, whatever mine was, we would always combine it or
Okay.
do some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then we would go and take photos, right, at random places, typically places where we would like to go blaze.
Right.
And yeah, dude, I would take those photos and overlay them with other images.
Yeah.
And
See what
really
creates.
wouldn't do anything too fancy. Nothing with actual programs like Photoshop,
Okay.
like I used to use in high school.
Yeah.
I want to come back full circle to that though. Like eventually get back into some programs and
Okay. Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
sit my ass down and do something serious.
Right. And then, Prodigy, what sacrifices are you taking, or have taken in regards to the music?
Man, bro. When you really go hard at this shit, bro, like you
Yeah.
always gonna lose time. That's definitely a very big sacrifice. So I mean,
Yeah.
I barely have time for my girl.
Okay.
It's always, and I work. You know what I'm saying? I'm an electrician as well, so I
Yeah.
do that, and then I also do my music shit when I get off.
Yeah.
So I'm just always working 24/7. That would be something I could say I sacrifice is time.
Yeah.
And yeah, just kind of like your mental sanity for real.
Okay.
Because you gotta stay on your shit. You gotta make sure you stay on your hustle, and anything else that really gets in the way, you don't really have time for. So
Yeah.
kind of gotta cut it out.
Does work ever get in the way of your guys's, your dreams, your aspirations? The next step in life.
I would say sometimes, but at the same time, like you kind of got to do what you got to do to get the bills paid. You feel
Yeah.
me? And if I had another way to get the bills paid, I wouldn't be working. But
Right.
you got to do what you got to do. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm at right now. But I'm gonna keep doing it until I don't really have to work anymore. You feel me?
Right. And what about with you? I mean, you see work being, as a barrel?
Not necessarily, no. That's one thing that was a hard pill to swallow, is that you have to build your life around your job,
Right.
whatever your career is.
Yeah.
Even if it's a 9 to 5, which a lot of times, oh, fuck a 9 to 5, this and that. People who've quote unquote made it, right? They'll say they'll
Right.
knock the 9 to 5, or even then, just people who choose not to do it, even if they made it or not. They just say fuck the 9 to 5. You know what I mean? But to each their own. You know what I mean?
Right.
The thing with me is, my dad used to say that you got to build your work life around your life, as in like everything else comes second.
Right.
And that was hard for me because I was always trying to, like you said, it takes time,
Yeah.
when you're making music, or if you just want to be with your friends who are doing music, whatever,
Yeah.
jamming, it's just sometimes music, not sometimes, but, at times music can be an escape, right? Especially when you're young and you're confused. But yeah, music turns into a thing where you can just express these random feelings and random thoughts.
Yeah.
You do it with your friends who are kind of on the same page.
Right.
But yeah, work doesn't feel like a hurdle because at least for me now, because now I'm working a schedule that I work at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
and I get off
So you're on my time.
typically at 11.
Because I'm at work at 3 and yeah.
Today I'm actually extremely tired.
Yeah.
Last night I went to a comedy, Felipe Esparza.
Okay.
Shout out to Felipe Esparza. That fool was hilarious. I seen
Yeah.
him once before. I seen him again here in Tempe last night.
Yeah.
And I got home really late, right? So I'm on like a few hours of sleep.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
But
you
no,
stepping
I'm
in.
not. I'm not the type to go, against my word like that. Like, because I know last time it was supposed to be a few weeks ago,
Right.
and I could have done the same thing. Like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Last minute, he didn't tell me. I'm not gonna tell him last minute that I can't make it, whatever.
Right.
But nah. I wanted to be here because
Yeah.
I like this. This is awesome. This is great.
Yeah. Well, shout
Like,
out to Dip, shout out to Elijah, because I mean they're the ones that are actually like made the steps and stuff like that for us to be able to even have this
that's
show.
awesome. So
Oh,
yeah.
whoever is you know, a part of this whole chain, you know, this whole family, this whole group, you know, I think it's awesome. Habari Entertainment, this
Right.
is definitely the way.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's dope. And then Prodigy, what about losses? What losses have you suffered?
Just being an artist. I would say, man, just like I said before, people falling out. You know what I'm saying? When you're really
Yeah.
doing this shit, you don't really have time for people. Or I mean, you start doing certain things, people just feel like they kind of been helping you when they really haven't been. So you kind of fall out from people from that. Yeah, just losing relationships, losing. You could say you're losing money. You know what I'm saying? Because you're really
Yeah.
trying to put your hustle in this shit, then you're definitely going to invest in yourself if you believe in
Right.
yourself. And yeah, man, just I would feel like the losses or the gains kind of outweigh the losses. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you look at it the right way, but when you're hustling, there's always going to be losses. So you kind of just got to deal with it and keep it pushing. Feel me?
Yeah. If other people were trying to understand your music, what genre would you say? I mean, or what category would it be? Would it be East Coast, West Coast? You know, like
That's the thing, bro. Like there ain't no fucking category for my
Yeah.
music for real. Like it's really like it's kind of weird when people ask me my category of my music, and then I
Yeah.
try to tell them, and I go through my catalog, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it could be rap, it could be hip hop, it could be rock, it could be country, it could
Yeah.
be a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a
Yeah.
lot of songs out there that are just a whole lot of different genres.
Yeah.
What I can say is that I just make music that should be sonically pleasing to the ear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
As a
That's all I
true
can say.
artist. Because a
Exactly.
lot of times people put themselves in these, you know, they create these labels, these weird
Mhm.
labels for themselves, and it's like it's just, you know,
Yeah, my
stepping
only
out the
label is
box.
artist, bro. That's it.
Right. Yeah. What are your guys' top 5 rappers of today? Only a live artist.
Mm.
Top 5 rappers of today.
Yeah, that are only alive.
Of this, so of today,
Let's do mainstream
let's
too.
define the question. Of today as in this era?
Yeah.
Like of like modern,
Of this,
like
of this era,
you
everybody's
said
alive and
mainstream.
mainstream too.
Well lately I've been listening to Metro Boomin's new album.
Shit
Okay.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a beat guy.
Yeah.
I like stuff that's gonna rattle and like really feel the bass because
Yeah.
the
You want to
bass.
get in that music.
I like the bass. Yeah, I like the bass, bro, because I'm a bass head
Yeah.
and I like all genres of music.
Yeah.
And bass, I have a system.
Yeah.
You know, when you have a system, you kind of look for songs that have a smooth bass line,
Right.
nice deep bass. But okay, top 5. I don't even know if Metro Boomin raps. He just makes the beats, right? And then he gets
Yeah.
rappers on him. So I would say Future. He works with Future.
Okay.
I like Gunna a lot.
Okay.
I'd probably reverse the order. I'd say Gunna, then Future.
Uh-huh.
Those are 2 mainstream guys I can think of.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Damn.
Prophet. Not not
Man.
Prodigy.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Prodigy. No, you're straight, brother.
I used to actually make music and rap with somebody named Prophet. That's why I said
Oh, that's
Prophet.
fire, bro. That's fire.
But Prodigy is dope too. I
Yeah.
like Prodigy.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Patrick, you're kind of blowing up over here on the chat section. We had a question for Mr. Prodigy from David Burns.
Yeah.
He wanted to know what are his musical influences.
Oh, we were gonna get into that one here in a minute,
Ooh.
but yeah, you can answer it now.
Okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
we're jumping the gun.
Yeah,
jumping the gun.
let's jump in it now.
I got you.
Yeah.
Musical influences, man. To be honest, like I said, not trying to stay in no box, so it kind of just goes everywhere.
Yeah.
From like on like some indie music type of vibes, like
Yeah.
Maroon
Hey.
5, you know what I'm saying? On some rock vibes, definitely fucking with some Kiss, definitely rocking with some AC/DC, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Old school
On some
classic.
reggae music, bro, on some Bob Marley. I just started getting really, really heavy into Bob Marley. Country.
Shout out to Bob Marley. Because
Yeah,
the whole
definitely.
I don't know if you've seen the One Love. It was actually
Mhm.
inspired by Bob Marley.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and that's
That's
the reason.
beautiful.
That's the only reason why I use one OVE, because of the fact that I think his daughter uses the one LOVE, and I would never try to disrespect him or whatever the case is. But his whole entire movement for me, for One Love, has always been because of Bob Marley, because of his message, because of who he was as a person. So I mean, shout out to Bob Marley. So
Yep, big shout out Bob Marley. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, on the country side, I'm not really too into country. I'm definitely trying to get more into it.
Yeah.
But Darius Rucker for sure sticks out for me.
Yeah.
Wagon Wheel.
Hootie.
Yeah.
You know
What about Kane Brown?
Hootie and the Bluefish. You said what?
Kane Brown?
Yeah. Fire for sure too.
Yeah.
Let's see, rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely always gonna shout out Tunchi, Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Tunchi.
Shit, we can go 50 Cent. We can go fucking.
50.
We can go really far back. You know what I'm saying? I have hella influences. I just it's too many to name, to be honest with you, bro. Like on the singing side, I like CeeLo Green.
Okay.
Chris Brown has always been a very good influence for me as well.
What about Janae Monáe?
Janae Monáe? She's
Janelle Monáe. I apologize.
You said Janelle Monáe?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think I've really heard.
No?
I don't think so.
Man, she is dope. She's also actually an actress as well.
Okay. I need to tap in.
Yeah, I'll send you the information on her.
About
She's
that.
dope.
Yeah, Janelle's dope.
Yes.
I thought you said Janae Aiko. I'm like, yeah, she fire.
Yeah,
Oh,
literally
she's
what I
fine.
thought.
Yeah.
They both dope
Yeah, they're both dope.
Fire. But
on many levels.
Yeah. What about Say Rock?
Yeah, fire. I like
Yeah.
Sam Smith too. You
Okay.
heard Sam Smith?
Yeah.
Fire. I really like Sam Smith.
What about Joyner?
Joyner Lucas, yeah.
Yeah.
Joyner Lucas is
Simba?
fire. Simba, yeah.
Mozzie?
Mozzie, yep,
Yeah,
Mozzie.
yeah. There's a bunch of dope cats now.
Mhm.
I've always hated the fact that everybody's just like, man, there's no good rappers today. I'm like, you're not really listening. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Or even artists. There's a lot of good artists out there. If they,
That's
you know.
That's a hard question though too. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
because you
How
can have a
far?
mood like, or you can just have a straight up brain fart and think of somebody else 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, so you said Mozzie.
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been listening to Mozzie? For a while?
For been a minute. Yeah.
My buddies,
I was trying to put
homies
people on it.
my homies just like Mozzie.
Yeah.
He makes sick beats.
Yeah.
I like his style of beats. Me and my homie, Duggan ass homie. He was real influenced by Mozzie.
Yeah.
And we would make that type of style beats. Yeah.
Who influences you as far as music?
So I'm influenced by a plethora of genres.
Yeah.
Cause I'm a metalhead.
Yeah.
Feel me? I got a Slipknot belt buckle on.
Okay.
It's like I'm a straight metalhead.
Yeah.
And this I got from a concert like over a decade ago.
Yeah.
I've always been a big believer in going to concerts, seeing live music, because it changes you.
Right.
You get that chemical of the vibe of the music in your blood, in your brain when you go live. It's one thing listening to it, but when you're there, like, dang.
Yeah.
But anyways, what influences me, I grew up, Latin American.
Yeah.
Cumbia, a lot of Selena.
Yeah.
I grew up with like slow music too, Temerarios.
Okay.
So what else did I grow up with? He mentioned country.
Yeah.
I grew up with country too, because I would go hunting with my family.
Yeah.
We would go camping, and when I would go hunting specifically, we would play country.
Yeah.
But I guess rap wise, what influences me, dude?
Oh, just anybody that influences you.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, probably a lot of East Coast stuff like boom bap. I love boom bap type stuff. Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi's a big influence for sure.
Yeah.
Because I like stuff that's like trippy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Kid Cudi is dope.
That's kind of like a reference to the name Higher.
Yeah.
I don't spell it the same. He spells it Hyyyerr.
Okay.
And I just spell it Hyyrr.
Yeah.
That's also my SoundCloud name too, where I have my piano instrumentals.
Yeah.
I have song I recorded in the studio.
Yeah.
I actually performed it live too at Monarch Theater once. And then I have some beats that I used to make on my phone.
Okay.
A lot of my main beats that are actually really high quality, I made them on my phone.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
Yeah. And Prodigy, if you can work with one artist, you get like a free pass for one artist. Who you doing it with?
Is it dead or alive? Does it matter?
It don't even matter.
He said dead or alive.
Yeah.
Man.
We're gonna open that casket. We're gonna open it up just for you. Yeah.
Man, bro.
Resurrect.
I ain't gonna lie,
Give him the
bro.
sensu bean.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It would be very, very, very crazy to do something with Bob Marley.
Yeah.
That would be very insane.
Yeah.
And if it
Wow.
was someone who was alive, it would be Lil Wayne, just
Yeah.
because it would just be such a different vibe. I feel like in the studio, and just when it comes down to lyrics and actually being able to talk about something,
Yeah.
and having a conversation with bro,
Yeah.
I think it would just be awesome. You
Can I
know what I'm
ask
saying?
though, which era of Lil Wayne?
What era of Lil Wayne?
Oh, that's a good one.
Shit, to be honest, man, on the music side, in the beginning, like
Lollipop
when he
era.
just started on some
Yeah.
Millie shit, you know what I'm saying? It kept going, and then when it came to like the Carter 3,
Yeah.
around that side. But
Mm.
on the business side and on the mogul side right now, because bro's still popping, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And
Mhm,
he's
mhm.
just got hella businesses going crazy, and that's kind of what I want to do too.
Yeah.
Just be able to have this music, but also like, all right, but he also does that too, so that's why he's still doing his thing. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
I feel like I can learn a lot from bro.
Yeah. And let's flip it. Let's not make it music. Let's say it's a designer or a graphic, person. Who you messing with? Dead or alive?
I failed to mention too that I also like videos. I make videos too.
Okay.
Right.
Fire.
So
Yeah.
editing videos is my thing.
So if you could work with one record company to make a dope ass music video, TDE, going back to Cash Money or whatever the case is, who would you work with?
Warner.
Yeah.
Fire.
For sure.
Okay. And how would your music video look like?
It would be real like Rick and Morty type shit. Portals, bro. You'd be switching through eras, and you might be in Viking times, medieval times in 1 minute, and then you go back to modern times. You might go to the future, and then
Yeah.
you might go to a current time.
Okay.
You might go to space. You might
Yeah.
go under the ground in a dungeon.
Just some type of like crazy creativity.
Some crazy creativity where it kind of shows where you're at in the video is not
Right.
where you're physically at. It's where you're mentally at, and it's
Okay.
just a mental, not like a mental picture, but on a video.
Yeah.
So like what you're seeing, you're not even thinking of something real that where you can be as a place.
Yeah.
It might be something in the video, but you're gonna smell it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Or you might taste it.
Yeah.
Where I pop up. I don't know, something like that, where you just kind of get more sensory feeling into it
Right.
versus like the same old like
Cliche. The
yeah,
same
yeah,
old.
yeah.
Every other video pretty much out today. And shout out to David Burns, because I was just told that he's up in the chat. So I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with him, but he's speaking. So shout out for you, making these comments. So we
Yeah, he's
appreciate
got.
you.
Much
Sorry.
love, dog.
Yeah.
Seems like he's
Shout
got a
out.
lot of similar taste to you guys. He was mentioning Janelle Monáe, Eminem,
Yeah.
Birdman, and the whole
Eminem.
Cash Money.
Okay.
Chris Brown
Yup.
said J Balvin, Ozuna,
J
Bad
Balvin.
Bunny.
Yeah.
Or is that how you? I'm sorry. I felt like I said that wrong.
I'm bad with names. If
Yeah.
you show me the artist's song,
Mhm.
best believe I've heard it and I know it. I probably danced to it a million times too, but I'm bad with names.
Right.
Type shit.
So question: do AZ artists, do they beef?
Yeah, for sure.
What are they beefing about?
Shit. Stupid shit, for real.
Yeah.
Like, if it's on some gang shit, it's still some stupid shit. It's like who you know what I'm saying? Who making the better music, basically? When
Yeah.
what all should be like, bro, we should all support each other. You know what I'm saying? That's why AZ
really
don't get as
should.
much spotlight as they need to,
Yeah.
because everybody doesn't really support each other as they need to. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's kind of what people beef about. Just who's better for real.
Yeah.
I would say there's a scene that battle raps. So if you can't battle rap and be able to perform when you're called out,
Yeah.
then you're not looked at as someone that can be taken serious.
Yeah.
But to each their own, like I said, there's different types of music. Just like as we're all influenced by different types of musics, not just one,
Mm-hmm.
different types.
Yeah.
Battle rapping is one specific thing.
Yeah.
You're battle rapping. That's
Yeah.
it. So like not everybody can do that. But I think it's good though. I think it's cool how you have people out here that are hungry and they're thinking that way, how they want to dominate in that manner. I respect it 100%.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
heard this
yeah.
dude Batty Battle has been itching for a battle.
Nah, I used to. That was my stage name from back in the days. But that's why I'm creating this platform, because I want to give other artists a chance. You know what I mean? Come on the show and get people to know who you are.
That's what's up.
Because it's just another avenue. You know what I mean? Just let's network. Let's get together. You got dope music. Let's put it out there. If you don't, let's just put it out there. Just I'm giving everybody the opportunity. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm missing to make new music and collab. because
Yeah.
I've been playing mad guitar.
Yeah.
So I need to put these guitars on some loops and start getting
Shit,
some
even if
shit
you guys
going.
got together, he's performing, you're playing, the band in the background. Like
I'd be
that's
down.
a dope setup. You know
Well,
what I mean?
I sing and rap too.
Yeah.
So I mean, we can
Getting your
perform.
Santana on.
We can make some music, or we can just make the beat, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
I'm down for all fronts.
Yeah.
But when it comes to him doing his thing too, like
Yeah.
I respect that 100%. I know it's a grind.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I had performed once.
Yeah.
And I had to pay out of pocket for that one, right?
Yeah.
And then try to sell tickets to make the money back.
You get back on that grind
And it was different, because you brought up loss,
Yeah.
everyone thinks different, and those true colors show, because who's your friends nowadays, who's still around, right?
Facts.
And if those specific people aren't around, then you kind of have to branch off, and you gotta see that this is Phoenix, baby, and you can be reborn. And I'm in that stage where I'm ready to be reborn.
Yeah.
And right now I'm just focusing on my 9 to 5, like I was talking about, just playing chess.
Yeah.
And waiting and trying to really plan things out, be more methodical this time.
Yeah. I get it. And shout out some AZ artists that we should be paying attention to.
Shit, shout out Bummy, BXMMY.
Uh-huh.
Shout out Zarkan. Shout out Little Mozzie Jug.
Okay.
Shout out I know a few more people.
Bungus. Shout out
Bungus
Bungus.
for sure fire.
Shout out King Emmett.
Shout out Diamond Boy Trey.
Okay.
Shout out Flacco D. She's an AZ artist, but she's from Atlanta, but she fire too.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out AZ.
Shout out Salvador.
Uh-huh.
That's who I used to actually make music with.
Okay.
Yeah, I hadn't talked to him in a minute. I wouldn't mind rekindling either.
Yeah.
Our connection, just in spite of, it's just like a nebula.
Right.
When we both can collide our creativity.
What's his social media? I'll tag him right now.
Yeah.
So he can see the podcast.
Yeah.
Tag him right now.
I actually don't even have Instagram anymore. I haven't even had it for like over a year, so I don't remember nobody's tag.
Whenever you get done, just shoot him this video, whatever, and tell him to link up.
He's the type of guy to change his shit up every once in a while too.
Okay.
He's creative, like I said.
Yeah. And then I also want to give a shout out again to Von Rebel, because she caught my tag and mentioned in here. She's just like, yes, thank you for the shout out. So shout out again, Von Rebel, for the connection.
And she's doing a lot of work next year, so I'm excited to see some of the stuff that we've kind of talked about. So you got to bring it to fruition, Von. I'm calling you out right now to make sure you do that. So before we get into some of the other questions, I want to take a quick commercial break. So we'll be right back.
Habari Entertainment Films present There's Only One Name for News with Damon and Aisha. Habari Live Podcast. Habari Entertainment, a race against time. On a quest for glory. Habari News Weekly, HabariEntertainment.com. Catch us for more. Visit us, HabariEntertainment.com.
And we're back. How's everybody doing out there?
Great.
I'm doing.
I was talking about the viewers.
Fine then.
Yeah, no, I apologize.
Fine, whatever, dude. Whatever, man. I don't care.
Have you guys ever had a moment where you guys had to walk out, like you guys got stage fright, whatever the case is?
Not to where I had stage fright and walked out because I don't quit for shit, but it's been a situation where like there was just disrespect and I had to dip. You know what I'm saying? Because it was either I beat your ass and have a problem, or you know what I'm saying, we leave and just call it that. You feel me? So that's kind of what that happened there, but that's about it. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay. I was just thinking about a situation where I kind of had two different situations. I had a gun pointed at me, and I'm like, maybe it's not my situation. I'm gonna dip out. And then I had another situation where DJ fucked up, the set. They tried going back into it, and then they re-fucked it up, and just threw the energy off. And I was like, man. And then I tried to like say the lyrics, and I totally spaced out. So I was just like, man, I was just thinking about that. But what's the biggest misconception of a rapper?
Biggest misconception, man, that I mean, I can't speak for all rappers, you know what I'm saying? Because
I mean, just from your perspective.
You feel me? But it's like I would just say that because kind of like everybody's the same, you feel me? And I think that's definitely false. Everybody has their own personality and their own sound, and you never really know what you have until that person gets to that point where you're like, okay, that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
So kind of just knowing that everybody's different in their own way.
Oh, okay, I get it. And what would you guys say is the deal with like being the fact that every year we go through these certain like rapper names where it's like, we went through the Lils, we went through the Youngs, like, what do you say? What's the deal on that?
I think that I think there still is that time right now, but it kind of not, you know what I'm saying, in a way. But that's just how hip hop culture and just music culture was, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody had a little or a young in their name, and things kind of evolve as music evolves, you feel me? But I think people are still running with the little and the young phase in a way, just because it's paying homage to hip hop and rap, in my opinion.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I think everybody can do what they need to in this day and age and still be known as a great artist, you feel me?
Yeah. And I don't really like connecting ourselves to other artists because I think we're our own creativity, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But if you had to, who would you say you're more connected to as an artist?
The Underachievers.
Okay. But like let's say
they dope too.
Actually, is that an artist?
Yeah, you're not familiar with them?
You're gonna have to send it to me because I literally
you sleeping, Patrick. You sleeping.
I really am sleeping, so I apologize. Yeah, send
and
that.
ZZ Gibson.
Okay. Yeah, send me
seen him last week live out here. Shout out to ZZ Gibson and the Underachievers, yo. Like I've been listening to them since I was in high school.
Okay. Yeah. And you?
Shit, I would say one of the people who I've listened to for a very long time before he was even popping was Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Just because of how different his sound is and just how he kind of made his own lane in a way.
Yeah.
So Travis Scott is somebody.
It's a bad rap too. People hate on him.
He definitely does, and I get it. You know what I'm
because of who
saying?
he's connected to, though.
Of course, you know what I'm saying. Things happen, bro, and like I think that once you get to that point in life where you're like, okay, you made what happened to what you wanted to happen,
right?
And not everything or not all the people that you met along the way were the people you needed in your life.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying. You still got to where you needed to be.
Right.
So I think it happened, and I'm proud of where he's at right now. You know what I'm saying? So Travis Scott for sure.
Yeah, thinking about that, who would you guys say is the biggest overrated mainstream artist of today?
I'll let you answer that, brother.
Overrated mainstream artists?
Yeah. I'm thinking about like Post, maybe.
He is pretty overrated, bro.
Yeah.
He is pretty overrated.
Yeah.
He's still fired though, bro.
His beats slap though, dude.
They do, but I'm just talking about the artist itself.
I kind of like Post, bro, because I sing, and anyone who can rap and sing, like do both, I respect it.
And I don't want to sound like a hater too, but Harlow.
I would say the Baby, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I like the Baby. Yeah.
I like.
His
I mean,
fame is
I like
dwindling fast,
I like the Baby too.
Yeah.
Me too, dude.
Yeah. Harlow kind of feels like a little overrated.
Mainstream.
For me.
Who's Drake, bro? I'm over Drake too, bro. I like Drake, but he's
I like him as a rapper, not really as a singer.
He's overrated, yeah, for sure.
What about underrated? Who should get more play?
Underground rappers.
Oh, most definitely.
No, I'm just.
I hate radio stations because
I'd say Prodigy and higher.
Yeah. No, but like going back into that, like radio stations, they should be giving opportunities to like some of these artists because of the fact that how else are they going to get heard if they're not doing their part? You know what I mean?
Like, coin.
Yeah.
Down to that coin, man.
Yeah, but they need to change the culture though. You know what I mean?
And they need to change the system.
Yeah.
It's honestly the whole system.
Yeah.
It just the thing is we just have to reimagine, you know, a system that is more friendly to more people.
Yeah. I get it.
More friendly to creatives because everyone has a creative side and it's not always music. It could be anything.
Yeah.
But like I feel like music it goes along with Just think about it, it's a background for everything: movies, commercials. It could be a background in your head. You whistle a song while you're cleaning. You know what I mean?
And I wanted to ask where you guys were at these pivotal rap moments. Where were you at when Nipsey Hussle got murdered?
Man,
Was that about a year and a half ago?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think where I was at. I think
That's
I was,
COVID times, wasn't it? Or
I think
was it
I think we
already
were just
passed?
coming out.
It's already
Yeah, I think it was
passed?
just coming out.
I
Yeah.
think it was it was at night, I believe. So I ain't gonna lie, I was probably at the crib with my
Yeah.
shorty chilling. Woke up the next day and I saw the news. That's what
Yeah.
happened. I woke up the next day and saw the news.
Yeah.
So I was at the crib, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, probably smoking, and fell asleep and woke up to that news.
Yeah. What was your thoughts on it? I mean,
Man, it was
give or take, you know what I mean?
just crazy, man. I mean,
Yeah.
you know who he is. You know he's a legend, and you know what he's put into the game. And it's just to actually understand what bro done for the culture and
And
actually
what he was
see
trying to do.
exactly.
The
You know
whole
what I'm
movement,
saying?
you know what I mean?
Just it's crazy to see
Yeah.
someone fall over some shit like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
That's why
Yeah.
they took him out.
right.
The thing that's
We
crazy
don't want
too
to get
is-
into that one though.
Yeah.
Right.
The thing that's crazy too is because now everybody runs with the marathon continues, and it's like that was his slogan. You know what I mean? Everybody's pushing it. You know what I mean? What about the infamous Will slap? Will slap Chris Rock?
Oh, okay.
Oh, the slap.
I was like, what artist is that?
I was
I
gonna
know.
say,
I was like, I know him.
Yeah.
On the tip of my tongue.
I don't know, bro. I feel like, man, I'm probably gonna get backlash for this. But look, I feel like, man, you shouldn't. I wouldn't have slapped him, bro,
Yeah.
because at the same time, like she was on some Grammy shit too, bro.
Yeah.
Before all that shit happened, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I feel like that would have outweighed what went down. At the end of the day, we don't know everything because we're
Right.
just public. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But if what I know is true, then nah, I wouldn't have went up and slapped him. I for sure would have had a problem with him
Yeah.
after the show. But he was already on some Grammy shit, shorty. I don't know what you thought this was. You feel me? But
Yeah.
that's just me, bro.
It was a gimmick.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's some shit.
They brought money to their pockets by doing that because guess how many people looked up a Chris Rock comedy special after that?
Type shit.
Guess how many people looked up a Will Smith movie and said, fuck Chris Rock. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That was funny. You know what I mean? So they both profited it. And I just feel like the rap beefs are like that too. Like they
all the
both
time.
they profit off of it.
An
So
album comes out right
so
after.
best believe
Exactly.
with
Yeah.
Hollywood,
Yeah.
they're the true magicians. They're the high magicians when it
Yeah.
comes to illusions, bro. So
Right.
that what you see at an award show doesn't necessarily always reflect a true reality of what's
Right.
actually going on financially.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Like they could already have this shit like worked out 5 years ago. That was in their 5-year plan. Like, yo,
Right.
Will's gonna slap Chris Rock in like 3 years. I can't wait. 1 year later, yo, I can't wait. It's 1 year away. Will's gonna slap the shit out of Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Man, Chris Rock kept that smile on his face too. I was waiting on that shit, man. He slapped the fuck out of me, but I was still smiling. You saw him
Yeah.
smiling. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
But nah, then again, you see Will Smith trying to apologize and this and that. So you never know, bro.
I mean, he has a movie coming out though too, so he's just.
You don't think it was a chance that Will just lost his temper?
I always think about all sides. So it's kind of like
did you see the footage of him yelling at the stage after he sat back down?
Yeah.
I kind of remember that.
So you gotta sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
But
when
remember
it
how
comes down
she
to it,
laughed
like you said,
and they
it was
both laughed.
Yeah.
type shit.
They both laughed together.
It wasn't until she told him.
And then he
to,
got up after the smirk.
Yeah.
I would have been
Yeah,
hot.
that was sketchy right there.
Yeah.
That's what really made me think like, nah.
Something weird about it.
Mhm.
So I was thinking about the West Coast halftime show with Dre, and I was like, man, that's a dope setup. Who would your halftime show be? Like if you had to do a
That's a good question.
You talking about like the artists I'd be around? And with?
Yeah.
I don't know,
like
man.
you
I
headline
think-
and you have artists. It don't matter.
Where was
you know.
it at again? Sorry, where was it at?
It was in Cali.
It was in
Yeah.
Cali. Okay.
That's why it was a Dre, because they were
Yeah.
trying to pay homage to some California.
Who's close to Nip?
Like as far as artists?
As far as artists. Should have been somebody.
I don't think
in
there
his
was a whole
family,
lot
bro.
of.
Really,
I'm thinking
Nah.
Roddy Rich he made a song with him.
Roddy
not too
Rich would
long
have
ago.
been tight
Yeah.
at the halftime. That would have been lit.
The
Yeah.
Game is
Roddy
tight with
Ricch.
Nipsey.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the Game, but Roddy Rich would have got me hype if I seen him perform at the halftime.
Yeah.
I think he would have been a good option.
Yeah.
I think Future is always a really good option.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been dope. I
Always.
seen him live. Seen Future live. He doesn't disappoint.
Yeah.
Crazy for sure.
Yeah. I probably would have been all over the place. I probably would have had like Bone,
Okay.
maybe Outkast.
What's up?
I don't know, man. You're gonna have to pay Dre a lot of money to come back.
Man, bro.
Fucking
Three
bring Tech 9.
stacks.
Fucking
Yeah.
bring Tech 9. No,
3 stacks.
Yeah. If I'm having
See, I would
Outkast
love
on
to
there-
see Tech, but
Oh, yeah,
he
Tech?
can't be
Yeah.
on TV like that, man.
Yeah.
You got to think about that too. You know, there's probably certain
Scare them
people who
kids,
want to be
bro.
on the
Right.
Super Bowl, but you can't really have any old artist.
But you
on the
would
Super
think
Bowl
though, it's such a
halftime.
primitive thing. The sport, the art of football. You feel me? Like it's so.
It is though.
It's so Viking-like. It's so gladiator-like, and we're in the shape of a coliseum where we're watching this shit, for crying out loud. You
Right.
know?
So I wanted to test both of you guys.
Nine. No, it's not-
I want to see, you know,
Strange.
who more or less, I want to see who more or less wins. I'm gonna read out I'm gonna give you guys both, you know, lyrics, and then you guys got to finish it off to see who kind of knows their shit. And I made it
Sure.
super easy, so I don't think you guys should like really mess this
That
one up.
sounds fun. Okay.
Got you.
Well, let me see. I got a roll 1, 01. Then we smoke it down. Feeling happy now.
Feeling happy now. Gotta roll one. Let me smoke it down. Catch me in the clouds. Feeling down. Nothing's right. All I need is Mary Jane tonight. When it all fall down,
That's some
you
cutting.
get me right.
Yeah, it's a
No,
Prodigy.
never
yeah.
could leave. She's got my heart for life.
Yeah. Do you think I'll throw you up on that one?
Shit, I was trying to
You just threw a
figure it out for a
freestyle?
second.
You just throw a freestyle?
No,
Nah,
that's
that
a
was
song.
my song.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right.
That's lit. That's lit. You did his lyrics.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Bro.
Yeah. Now this one's an easy one for you.
You got me. I'm like, man, I don't know this song.
Yeah. No, this one will be an easy one for you.
But I will eventually. I'm gonna hear that.
Okay.
I'm gonna hear that now.
It's a dope
Sir.
song. It really
Hell
is.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazines, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine.
Writing pictures on my wall. I forgot the second part.
Yeah?
Fuck.
You
That's the
wanna hear
Magic
some?
Molly Ma.
There we go.
I don't know the
Let
total
the tape
lyrics of
rock
that.
to the tape pop.
You guys all messed
I don't
up.
know the
Yeah,
total
we-
lyrics
we
to that,
did
bro.
fuck that.
You
I
didn't say
didn't
it had to
do
be
it.
in order, did you?
Kind of.
I've heard that so many times too. I'm bad.
Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack, Mr. Magic Molly Mall.
Yeah,
I can't, bro. Them bars are hard.
Yeah.
I can't.
Alright.
I can't.
Let's go to the next one. Next one's easy one. I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself?
Damn.
I can tell you who it is, but I can't finish it.
And that's the
can't
cadence
finish it,
too
yeah.
that they rap it.
Yeah.
That's the same cadence. Okay.
I can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't finish it. To
It
be
sounds
honest with you.
familiar.
I'm tired of being
man.
poor. And even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for what purse to snatch.
Stretch it out a little more. Stretch it out a little more.
Yeah, right.
They'll get they'll get it. They'll get it.
Stretch
Looking
it
for
out a
purse to
little more.
snatch.
Yeah.
I don't know. I ain't getting it right
Shit, I
now.
just spaced out too. It's Tupac changes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had a feeling it was
okay,
Tupac
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
I got.
Let's see if you guys can get the last one.
Okay.
If Prius and Crips all got along, they probably got me down by the end of the song.
Yeah.
That's an easy one. Okay.
Yeah.
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 Same like the whole city go against me. Every time I'm in the streets, I hear.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't
where
know,
you from,
I don't know those
nigga?
first words that he says, but yeah, it's like, where you from?
Where you from,
Yeah.
nigga?
Fuck you. Fuck you. Know where you from.
That's
My fault,
Kendrick.
Ferg. Look.
Yeah, that's Kendrick.
That's
Oh,
Kendrick,
that's Kendrick?
Lamar,
Yeah.
Mad City.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, that is
That's
Mad
a
City.
big song. That's a big
Shout out Kendrick.
song when at underground shows. A lot of times the DJs
Yeah.
used to play that song.
I just love when he's
And
like,
that
yeah,
song-
yeah.
No, that's a notorious song for getting the crowd hype at
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah.
No lie.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So I've been out at the scene for a minute, and I wanted the viewers to kind of understand some of these terms. What is bando?
You said Bando.
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 Yeah, or bando. Yeah.
It's like the trap.
Like a trap
That's what I
house.
think it
It's
is.
the abandoned
Okay.
house.
What about op?
Shit. That's,
Opposition.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
opposition. Yeah. Someone you got problems with, but an op is someone who's trying to kill you. Let's get that right.
Okay.
Op is someone who's trying to kill you.
Okay.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? If you got beef with somebody, you're trying to fight somebody, that's not your op.
It's
That's
a,
just
it's a threat. Yeah.
type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a threat for your life, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For
Okay.
real. That's an op.
What about slat?
A slap?
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't know that term very
It's like-
well.
SLAT.
That's
It's like a-
Gunna uses that.
It's
one
like
and
a
shit.
banger. You know what I'm saying?
Slat.
Okay.
Oh, you said slat.
Slat. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's some gang shit for sure.
That's some gang
Okay.
shit.
Yeah, some gang shit.
But what is?
Yeah.
I think it's some blood shit, to be honest
It's
with you.
some
Oh,
blood
okay.
shit. Okay.
Uh,
I don't know that terminology. I'm not a
and-
gang
You know what
member.
I'm saying? I ain't gonna talk on it.
Yeah. And what
I'm
is a
not
slang?
gangster.
Slime.
Yeah.
Same shit, like slat slime.
Oh, okay.
Slime sounds like a homie, right? Ain't that a homie?
I don't even know. I was just literally
Like that
just.
sounds
That's
like
my.
somebody
It's
Why
like
do they have that song? That's my slime.
yeah, it's like a homie. You know what I'm saying? Like your gang member type shit. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
your
Like,
gang member
type
for
shit.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
slat and
That's
slat
somebody
and
who
slime
you,
is like your homie type shit.
they,
But
jump, they
your
jumped
homie
in
the gang
with you though.
type
That's
shit.
somebody,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay. So I wanted to see who you guys would pick. I'm gonna give you 5 different choices, and you guys got to pick out who you would choose more of.
But
All Eyes on Me or Notorious? The movie.
Which one's All Eyes on Me?
Tupac.
mm-hmm.
That's one where he's portraying Tupac's story.
Dang,
Notorious is where.
I haven't seen that one.
No.
I seen part of Notorious.
Yeah.
All Eyes on Me.
Okay.
But historically, I relate more, and I grew up more with Tupac.
Yeah.
Because my mom's brother, my uncle, he used to stay with us, and dude, he loves Tupac, and he's a Fat System guy.
Yeah.
So he would be slapping Tupac, and I'd be in his car. He'd be picking me up from school, and I couldn't even breathe because the bass was so hard.
Yeah.
Bumping Tupac.
Every mood you can hit Tupac with. You know what I mean? He's dope. You know what I mean? Rest in peace. What about Republic Records or TDE?
TDE.
For sure.
Okay. Man, you guys hit that hard.
TDE.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. TDE put out Drake, Post Malone, The Weeknd. TDE, Kendrick, Schoolboy Q.
Ferg.
How High or Half Baked?
Shit, Half Baked.
Yeah.
Half Baked.
And you?
It's Half Baked with Chappelle.
Yeah.
Bro, Chappelle.
Bob Saget.
I swear.
Chappelle. How High is with the Wayne Bros?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How high
No,
is Red Man and Method
Red
Man?
Yeah, there you go.
Red Man,
Yeah.
nah.
Oh, yeah.
Give me How High, bro, because them
Okay.
dudes clap cheeks in that one.
Okay.
As long as they fucking sound.
Chappelle got something in his.
Yeah.
Chappelle banged Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Chappelle
All right.
made a couple.
Yeah.
All right. No disrespect to Chappelle, and I shouldn't. Man, I shouldn't even compare those two. You have good questions. Let me say that. Let
Yeah.
me say that. I can't. All right. It's a draw.
Okay. What about Bally or Juice?
Juice
for sure. Yeah.
Juice for sure.
But Bally
'Cause
was a dope
only
one,
because
though.
I haven't seen the other one.
Oh, Bally
I-
has
and I
DMX.
Never seen Belly
and
I-
Nas.
And I love
Yeah.
Tupac.
and Method Man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Method Man.
Well, I know Juice is Tupac's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably have to.
Especially that song at the
I'd
end.
probably still
Yeah.
choose
Yeah.
Juice.
Free beats or studio time, or free studio time.
It's free
Free
studio
stew.
time.
Free
Facts,
stew.
man.
Because those
What?
go hand in hand. If you're in a stew, you can look up a beat in 2 seconds.
So we can get free beats. on
But you can
YouTube.
get like if it's
Yeah, like that's what I said.
Yeah.
If you're in the stew, you could already look up a beat in 2 seconds. Like it takes
Bro.
nothing
but if it's a free beat from
once you're in the stew.
in Metro Boomin, you know what I mean? If it's you can get a free beat from anybody.
But then I'm gonna have to pay for that studio time.
A
to get
free
that.
beat from anybody.
Yeah. Or free studio time. That's
For
I feel like you
anybody?
can have a beat so great, but people wouldn't even know it's Metro. So it's just like I'd rather have the free studio time because I can make something great myself.
Right?
I
Because
like
you
that,
don't
yeah.
if you don't have if you got a dope beat but you don't got the right producer,
Yeah.
Facts.
It's
they
like
might not put everything together right.
right. So in this next part of the show, we're going to talk about what really pisses you off. It's a way to vent and express how we
Everything.
struggle with daily frustrations, so we don't carry it past this point. And I'll go first. My gripe is the radio play of mainstream, like I was saying earlier. I wish they changed the culture and gave some of these up and coming artists love and gave them a spotlight for more of a platform to come up on. You know what I mean?
Word.
What about you guys?
Are we just talking music related?
That's a good one.
Whatever
It's
whatever
just
pisses you
music,
off. Yeah.
man. Shit, I would say what you said for sure.
Yeah.
Saying underground artists need to get more in plays and just more love when it comes down to the radios and stuff like that, because it's a lot of talent people just don't really know about yet,
Yes, sir.
because the radios just haven't introduced them to the society and people, you know.
Yeah.
But what really pissing me off in general, just people who don't work hard for real. Like, you complain, but you don't really work for this. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that just really irks my soul, because I've
Yeah.
done everything I can to make sure this gets to where I am right now.
So when
and
you
keep
see other
growing.
people, it just it's like, man, I'm
Exactly.
working hard.
You
Fuck
feel me?
you
Like,
doing?
stop complaining and make it happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
What about you?
Myself, shit, I piss myself.
I feel that.
Shit.
you try to better yourself every day, right?
Yeah.
And then you find that damn, I'm the problem.
Yeah.
Pissing myself off and shit.
Yeah. It's life though.
But you know, what pisses me off though is just like it's just my perception.
Yeah.
And it's just there's no limit on the number of things that can literally piss you off, right?
Right.
So it's just like it's yourself.
Yeah.
So me, bro, I pissed myself off, but I'm working towards being more tranquil.
Okay.
Because I'm good at being in the present.
Yeah.
I'm also good at being pissed in the present.
Yeah.
But the tranquility, bro, man, I try to think about the monks and the orange robes.
Yeah. But that's honest and that's real because the fact that you're putting yourself out there. So it's a real human moment. So that's dope. And in this next part of the show, I wanted to give a shout out or spotlight a local business and artist and our organization. Today on the list, we have Women for Women Tempe Inc. They are a nonprofit which provides feminine hygiene products to homeless and low-income women.
That's beautiful.
You can find them at womenforwomentempe.org. Once again, that's womenforwomentempe.org. Last, we have Just Blaze Urban Art Store. From art gallery to its apparel and it's a smoke shop. It's a staple to Phoenix, really. I mean, because it's been there for a minute.
I've heard of that spot.
Yeah.
Actually, shout out to Austin Mitchell. I think that's my boy's store.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And they're located at 1001 East Camelback in Phoenix, Arizona, 85014. And they can be found online at justblazephoenix.com. Once again, that's justblazephoenix.com. And as we wrap up the show, I want to give a huge shout out to my guest, Prodigi. Where can they find you at?
So you can see me on all platforms, just Prodigi, Prodigi. You can catch me on Instagram at IamProdigy.
Okay.
Everywhere on social media, it's I Am Prodigy, and all platforms Prodigy. Music videos going crazy on YouTube.
Shout out that music video you just put out.
Got you. The music video that I put out recently was Stronger. It's going crazy right now.
Yeah.
That's a really good song right now. Mama's one of my top.
I heard that
top
one.
Songs.
That was a dope one.
Yeah, Fuck the World is definitely one of my top songs too.
Yeah.
And the last one, I just released Smoke One. Yeah. So if you listen to Smoke One, all you got to do is roll up some herb and smoke. That's all you got to do.
Bro, Smoke One is a vibe. It really is a vibe.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Anything else you want to plug?
Plug the Von Rebel show, you know what I'm saying? Shout House of Frutas, you know what I'm saying? Shout out High Heads. Shout out the Socially Awkward, Uncomfortable podcast, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out everybody and much love to everybody in AZ, and shout out to bro being on the show too.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And if I can give any advice, do QR codes so that way, like wherever you're at, you're constantly promoting your shit. So that way, they don't have to look for your shit. They just scan your QR code. It takes you directly to them. Yeah. And Higher.
Hey, thank you. I really appreciate you for having me on. You guys are awesome.
Yeah. Where can they follow you at? I
don't have any social media like that yet.
Yeah.
I'm in my my chrysalis right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't quite hatched from the chrysalis.
Okay. Do you plan on coming out?
I plan on building a good page where I could actually have links on all platforms, have the same content,
Yeah.
Something like that. I'm in the middle of getting a place, like finding a place right now. I'm in a really hectic stage in my life right now, bro. Yeah. I'm trying to find a house, not a house, but like a new crib,
Yeah.
And that's a struggle.
Whenever you find out or whenever you want to promote yourself.
But I love the podcast. I really thank you. I thank you guys, honestly, for having me on.
Yeah.
Funny story how we met. He met me while I was working, and he had the One Love shirt on. And I listen to podcasts all the time at work. I seen the shirt, like it said podcast on it. I didn't know that One Love was your thing. And I come to find out that this is his shirt, and I was like, "Yo, that's what's up." And he's like, "You can actually be on it." And it's like, okay, take it with a grain of salt.
Right.
But I'm here now. So that's cool because it's kind of like your deep aspirations. They'll play out.
Yeah.
It's like the universe is gonna meet you halfway, no matter what.
Yeah.
So right now I'm trying to tether in, my true aspirations and really, reel it in, just trying to, like I said, get myself a spot. But maybe we can be on, maybe you can have me on again.
Most
next
definitely.
time.
Yeah.
Sometime in the future.
Yeah.
I think it's great that you have Prodigi on.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you for being here too. Coming all the way from Texas. That's a long ways. That's like another country.
Yeah.
So,
quick question: are you a Cowboys fan?
No, I'm not.
Oh man, you just broke my heart.
Everybody else.
Yeah.
He's a big Cowboys
fan. You know why?
You didn't even mention it on this show. What?
I did, and I know.
I'm only not a Cowboys fan. First of all, because I don't really watch NFL as much as I should. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
my heart's
for real.
Put together again.
But my step pops was a Cowboys fan. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not really rocking with it like
Oh, okay.
But I need to get into it, bro.
Yeah.
Cardinals over the Cowboys.
I'm
dead.
Nah, I'm just kidding. RIP, my Theo guy. He was a big Cowboys fan. You feel
rest
me?
in peace.
I know that's America's team. No, my family always said that when I was little. That's America's team.
Yeah.
So,
please use One Love as another way to to market yourself or whatever the case is. Use me as an avenue. Whatever you guys got going on, you guys want to promote something, push something, please reach out. Like I want to make sure that I'm that open door for you guys.
Got you, bro.
I would love to
Disneyland kids as well too.
Yeah. Yeah. To the voice with the choice, Mr. Dip, and Elijah Wealth for Generations, Lee.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Please like and follow Habari Live Podcast, Habari Entertainment, and check out other shows on there like Habari Live, Wealth for Generations, The Von Rebel Show, and the Mom and Pop Spot Podcast. Please also check out One Love on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. This is One Love. Thank you for tuning into the show. Make it a great day. Stay hydrated and well rested. We're out.